This shoe is the very first New Balance and Andrew Reynolds product that has come to the market. What's up guys, my name's Levi, this is Shred Shop connecting you to skateboarding, and today we're talking about the New Balance 480 Andrew Reynolds shoe. I've talked to many well-known skaters who have tried this shoe and they say it's the best skate shoe on the market right now. In this video, we're gonna talk about the history of the 480 shoe, how New Balance and Andrew Reynolds came together in their relationship, and we're gonna do a deep dive into the tech of the shoe. There's actually quite a bit to talk about. If you're copping a pair of these, make sure you guys go and support your local skate shop. You'll find them somewhere other than the mall. If you don't have one, it's shredshop.com. Let's do a first look. Honestly, when you pick up the shoe, there's a lot going on. So let's zero in on the toe. One of the coolest things is when I saw a picture of these shoes, I wasn't necessarily down with the colorway, but I love how tonal it is when I actually hold it in my hands. You got a suede toe, a premium leather toe cap on there, which follows all the way around and then suede around the heel. Because they are both a similar brown, but they're different fabrics, they add for great dimension. And on the bottom here, it's two tones. This one's black and gray. So we're excited for the future colorways as well as with this one. You can add for so much dimension and different hits on there. Then the end on the side is beige with a black border around it. Again, both leather, and it comes with two different laces, beige and brown ones. When you look, it's a rather low profile tech shoe in its look. If you go up to the tongue, it has kind of a gold hit where it says Reynolds on there. And what you'd expect from a shoe like this is you kind of look and think, it probably has a puffy tongue. This one's actually pretty thin and breathable, which brings the silhouette down slim, even though it's a cup sole. A couple things I actually love personally about the shoe is that the eyelets, they dance around a little bit, which gives a really cool wave to the way the laces are sitting on your foot. And I love how on the toe cap, it dips back like this. Adds so much style points there, but it's well equipped and heavily stitched. Overall, it's probably gonna be a good shoe to skate, but you could really just rock it around in the streets, I'll tell you that. Now let's talk the history of the 480 shoe. It's not a new one. It's actually one of the most iconic, longest running shoes of all time. The 480 is New Balance's first ever basketball shoe they ever created. It came out in 1983. Back then, it was manufactured in Maine in the United States and was worn by legendary players James Worthy and ML Carr. This shoe became an icon in the basketball world at that time. As the market shifted, the 550 kind of took over the market share that the 480 did. When you compare the two side by side, this one has quite a bit more of a skate feel to it. A crazy story is that this shoe was actually Micheal Jordan's first favorite basketball shoe. And you remember that photo that the Jumpman logo was rumored to be kind of bit from or taken from? In that photo, he's wearing the New Balance 480s. A crazy addition to that story is the photographer who took the photo, Jacobus Rentmeester, actually sued Nike for using the photo beyond the terms they agreed on. Whereas Nike claims that they used another photo for the silhouette. We actually heard that fact thanks to David Bluetile from Bluetile in South Carolina. If you like shoe reviews on YouTube, he does some of the best. And if you don't have a local skate shop in South Carolina, you have to have Bluetile. Until the year 2022, the 480 actually lay dormant. And then New Balance decided they were gonna bring it back and launch it. And then in 2023, New Balance Skateboarding got the go-ahead to make it into a skate shoe. They retooled some of the tech and the sole to make it fully skatable and so good. On top of that, these shoes, not just the Andrew Reynolds colorway, but all the 480s right now come in super limited numbers. At the moment, no shops outside of North America can get them, and so you're gonna wanna buy these because they're not re-releasing colorways. Now let's talk about how Reynolds and New Balance came to be. It's an interesting story. When Reynolds was on his last shoe sponsor, he was complaining about foot pain and how it was affecting his body. He's getting a little bit older and you need maybe a little bit more protection. So he went out and bought shoes from every skate shoe brand on the market. He bought New Balance, Nike, Adidas, Soltech. He brought them home, he skated them, and then he took notes. The notes that he took were based off of how they skated, board feel, and as well, how his body and feet felt after the session. He also took and cut all the shoes in half so that he could look inside internally in what all the foams were made out of, how they were layered, and what was the actual tech that you could see. And then after all his research, from the skating, the cutting, all that kind of stuff, and he found out that New Balance was the far superior shoe. So then he goes and he sits down with Jeff, who's the head shoe designer at New Balance, and he starts asking him questions about different tech and design and things like that. And he gets a bunch of shoes from New Balance and starts testing them out, seeing what foams and technologies he likes best. And the crazy thing to note after testing all this is that he approached New Balance and he asked them, make me an offer. Now, a lot of people out there who are career skateboarders will go and take checks from who will pay the highest. And we don't blame them, they have to pay their bills. But Reynolds chose New Balance and asked them to choose him. He didn't just go for the highest dollar contract. Honestly, that speaks volumes about New Balance and the quality and the tech that they have. So this shoe is the very first New Balance and Andrew Reynolds product that has come to the market, and it's a colorway in the 480. Now there are pretty strong rumors that we might see an Andrew Reynolds Pro model shoe coming. Even on his Instagram, you see him posting blueprints and all this kinds of stuff, and we're all freaking out trying to figure out what it's gonna look like. But in the meantime, it's making us feel pretty good. And he's been posting clips of him skating the 480s recently and this colorway, and the internet's been going crazy. And we did see that Reynolds teased all the 480 colorways are gonna come out in the next year. You can go to his Instagram and actually see it. That's something we wouldn't even do, is leak all that. But Reynolds, he's the boss. And lastly, there's rumors of a high top skate version of the 480 coming out. Now let's talk tech of this shoe. Let's start at the toe. A really cool thing is the toe box here, it's actually double sewn, which means when you break through this top, you're doing too many kick flips, that's right. Underneath there's another piece of leather to wear through, making it more durable. When you pop out the insole, it's an absorb insole, but this is the first time they've laser etched it out. When you take a close look, there's some extra thickness in the heel, the arch of your foot, and under the balls of your feet. And the way they've almost laser etched it forms to your foot and adds for a tiny bit of arch, which comforts your foot while you get to skate it. And absorb is the most shock absorbing compound that they use in their insoles. When you flip it over and you look at the sole, you'll see there's a cutout here. And you see it's a New Balance fuel cell. It's super popular, super shock absorbing, and really comfortable. In the Tiago 1010 shoe, super popular, it's just in the heel. This is the first New Balance skate shoe that they actually ran the fuel cell the whole length of the shoe, making it really comfortable and really shock absorbing. Now, good sole runs insole is soft, midsole is medium hard, and then the outsole is fully hard, acting for really good cushioning, but the rebound is really good. That fuel cell is our midsole. And the bottom of the sole is their endurance rubber sole. It's New Balance patented sole that's made in a laboratory. It's firm and supportive, but still grippy. That's one of the big questions when you're buying a cup sole. Is it gonna stick to my grip and will I have board feel? With this sole, you're getting really good grip and good board feel. People are saying that out the box, this is the best protection and board feel ratio that they're getting out of a cup sole they've ever found. Some of the other 480 colorways have been leather on the inside of the heel collar there. This one is fully mesh, making it really comfortable, and it hugs your Achilles really nice. The reason the cup sole lovers have been saying they love the 480 so much, because it's a perfect halfway point between the Tiago 1010 and the 440s, where the 440 is a thinner, more flexible cup sole, whereas the 1010 is a more beefy, heavy-duty cup sole, and this one's right in between. New Balance in the last 2 years has quickly become our store's fastest growing skate shoe brand in the store. And by the looks of it, the future is looking bright. Tom Knox has been teasing his new pro shoe coming out in holiday. There's been rumors of a high top of the 480 coming out soon, and the speculation of an Andrew Reynolds Pro model shoe. We can't wait. And one thing's for sure, the future is looking bright and beautiful for New Balance skate. Guys, I'm Levi, this is Shred Shop Connect You to Skateboarding, and we just did a first look of the New Balance Andrew Reynolds colorway. Let us know below what you think of these shoes and what shoes you currently skating. If you like this stuff, we love making it. Like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll keep doing stuff together. And if you're on other platforms, so are we, at Shred Shop and at Levi Switzer. Stay tuned for Comment of the Week. Oh, we got a spicy one for you guys. Comment of the Week. It's from my dog, enjoy_the_board. Enjoy the board. He said, I have that TSA tank top in white and silver. I also have a TSA wide leg denims and swoosh shorts. Listen, my dog, box those babies up, send them over. I'll rock them in a vid. Let's go.